Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. Vasily Lomachenko versus Ray Beltran in negotiations at lightweight. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, more and more as time goes on, I feel like it's looking like I'm Ego Stradamus once again. And obviously nothing's finalized, but my source says that there's some negotiations going on behind the scenes for Vasily Lomachenko's first fight of 2018. They're talking about having him return in May of 2018 against none other than new champion Ray Beltran, who for the first time in his career became champion. You could argue that he should have been champion or became champion when he fought Ricky Burns, but he broke his jaw. He broke Ricky Burns' jaw. Let me make that clear. And the judges didn't see it his way, so he never got to live like a champion. So his last fight, he fought for a vacant belt and he became a champion. And it looks like there's negotiations. Now, the reason I say Ego Stradamus, if you follow the channel, new media is whooping some ass right now. You know what I mean? I feel like we've been pretty good, pretty on. You check the Boxing Ego channel. And I told you guys this moment. I told you there's a pattern that I've noticed with Top Rank where their star fighters will be linked to all these great names, and oftentimes the great names that are being linked to that fighter are great fights people really want to see. And in the end, a lesser fight is the one that is actually in fact chosen, especially if they're with Top Rank, you know what I mean, where it's an in-house fight. And I told you, the Jorge Linares fight versus Lomachenko, to me that means more. That would prove more for both fighters if Lomachenko were to win or if Linares were to win. No knock on Ray Beltran, he's a good fighter, but based on his performance yesterday, or his last, when he got the title, I just feel like Lomachenko, I gotta see more from Lomachenko, you know what I mean? If he beats Ray Beltran and then he beats Manny Pacquiao hypothetically at 140, which is what they're talking about him fighting, that's not going to prove everything they're saying about him right now. You know what I mean? Because Pacquiao's coming off of a loss. And then if he beats Mike Alvarado, who is the opponent linked to Pacquiao in April, I mean, what does that really prove? Does that really prove that Pacquiao is back and he's like in the height of his career? Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really prove that. Ray Beltran, again, he's a solid fighter, but he doesn't even have any title defenses. You know what I mean? So I personally would rather see, based on his last performance where he got the title, I'd rather see Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia at 135. Lomachenko versus Robert Easter Jr. even, who's a champion. Or Lomachenko versus, I don't know if I said Mikey Garcia, but Lomachenko versus Robert Easter, or Lomachenko versus Jorge Linares or Mikey Garcia. Those are the fights that I think mean more, especially if he's going to do it once and done. If he's going to move to lightweight and then move out of the division to move up again to 140, I'd rather see, like I said, Linares and Mikey Garcia will probably be the top two reasonable picks. But per usual, like I said, the Top Rank pattern that I've seen is you have all these great names. Oh, Pacquiao could fight Broner, Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, and they throw out these names, and then Pacquiao fights Bradley for a third time. So I seen this coming. Again, it's not finalized, but I definitely won't be surprised if Lomachenko does end up fighting Ray Beltran. And Ray Beltran, he's just gonna have to be on his Salido shit, you know what I mean, and try to catch Lomachenko if he wants to make it a fight and if he wants to retain his title. But Lomachenko, if they are signed to fight under the current pretenses, Lomachenko will be the favorite in that fight. Let me know what a win does mean for Lomachenko over Ray Beltran. Like, again, Ray Beltran, he's solid, but Terrence Crawford beat him a couple years ago, and like I said, I don't really care about the Crawford loss so much, even though I was at that fight, and Crawford showed that he can be outboxed, that Beltran can be outboxed. But it's how he got the title and that he has no experience as a champion. You know what I mean? And a lot of people they don't know this about Lomachenko, but Lomachenko has fought at some of these weights as an amateur. So people keep saying, because in the pro ranks, he was a featherweight. So he moved up to 130. But he fought at 130s and in the 130 pounds as an amateur. So even though it looks like he's moving up in his 11 fights, he's already fought at those weights before. That's what people don't take into consideration. So it's not like he's never fought. Like I said, once he gets to 140 pounds, 147, I don't think his amateur career covered those weight divisions. But I know he's fought at 130 pounds and probably a little bit higher, like 130 something, 134, 135 or whatever, right? So it looks good. Like, oh, he's moving up, because he is technically moving up for his pro career, but people, do your research. Amateurs, he's already fought at that weight. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Let me know what you guys think of Lomachenko versus Ray Beltran. Drop your thoughts in the comment section if it does come off. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.